Citizens of the Reject Nation, it is time to dive into the Finale 3. What we're going to call them, the Finale 3 of Spectacular Spider-Man Season 1. How you doing today, John?
I am feeling amazing. I am feeling spectacular, and I am feeling superior because it is the ultimate of Season 1, Coy.
You know, I myself am feeling pretty sensational, and I'm excited to dive into this web of excitement itself whilst we go into these untold tales to us of Spider-Man. We haven't seen these last three. We haven't seen this show, so we're diving in. Please let us know in the comments below what your favorite episode from Season 1 is as we wrap out the season. I want to read through which you liked the most. So far, I think we agree. We've kind of liked each one progressively more than the last. Not to say it started bad. It just started good and got exceptional. Very excited to dive in. Please leave a like if you've enjoyed our journey going on this. Please share this video if you want us to watch Season 2. The best way for us to know there's an audience is to see that there's an audience. So share it far and wide.
Let us know you're out there.
We need you. Otherwise,
and let your friends know that we're out.
We're just crazy people talking to a camera if nobody watches. And frankly, it feels insane as is. So
I'll just turn this camera
that's
off.
For the best. It's just nobody needs the finale. Also, we want to give some love to the fine folks at Prepper who make this possible. Without you watching and without them cutting this video is just insane. Speaking of this video being just insane, if you want to watch it in its entirety, including our resting watching faces, head on over to Patreon where you can watch this beginning to end, front to back, fully like you're sitting on the couch next to us watching this experience. And there are exclusive watch-alongs where John and Greg watch things exclusively for the patrons over there. Without further ado, because I cannot wait myself to watch this, let's watch the final 3 episodes of Spectacular Spider-Man Season 1 in 3, 2, let's get it.
Max, I'm very proud of you. You've made tremendous progress.
He's out in the world.
You need to continue therapy, but I just know you'll do great out there.
Owe it all to you, Dr. Kafka.
He sounds trustworthy. That tone. Owe it all to you. Kafka's in the comics. It is Kafka-esque. That mad scientist, it's a woman in the comics in Amazing Spider-Man that turns Electro evil. Kafka.
I'm so pleased.
You're the only person who wrote to
On the
me
nose.
Ravencroft, Dr. Octavius.
Well, I've taken a special interest in your case.
SInister Six forming?
Sounds like.
Love the idea of double teaming you know who.
Ooh. Eiffel Towering Voldemort.
Oh, surely we can do better than that.
He's earned it.
Busy tonight?
Mr. H indicated we're available.
All right.
Everyone's here, yeah.
The whole season of locking up bad guys.
You got Adrian? Adrian
No,
Glue.
he's leaving a symbol, a sign.
Adrian Foods.
Or tranquilizing gas will be released to immobilize O'Hearn, Alexander.
Alexander O'Hearn is apparently the ultimate Rhino. I didn't catch the name.
Oh, there we go.
O'Hearn Rhino.
Horn.
O'Hearn inverse Rhino.
A sandwich?
We
This
didn't.
is a joke, right? Raw silicate's only 2.
You guys.
Sandwich. I see.
A sandwich.
Just save room for dessert. Spider-Man a la mode.
What does
Sorry, I
Michael
talked to
Keaton
that
say about
O'Hearn
the
I had
decent food?
Yeah, apparently Vulture's a connoisseur. Only got 3 more episodes of this bop of Season 1.
I know.
4 weeks.
Group therapy. That's
Sounds
what
like
this was
SInister
all
Six.
about, is he's recruiting them for actual... that
Cool
devious
design. I
grin.
like that. They did not plan ahead. They just trusted his therapy.
Yeah. Charge up that generator.
Do not approach.
Whoa.
Finally, she shuts up!
Awesome.
Back in business.
The dream team. These two love working together.
Now one's powered up, though. I mean, no, they're both powered up.
God. Just love like the static they do on his sand effect.
Yeah, it's pretty cool to give him some texture.
Nice night.
Yeah, for a walk.
Or I guess you call it grain.
So that's 4 big bads. Electro's 5.
What are they called again? The Enforcers, those 3 guys?
Yes.
Tickles.
Yeah. They did the bowling pin sound effect!
Ah, thank you. Rhino's got arms like Harry Osborn.
He's got those doll arms, baby. Wowie. We've definitely got the foundations of a SInister Six.
Now, if you would do the honors.
Tickle my belly.
Tickle my belly. I was going to say,
Who's
you're
going to be the
need your
6th? Because
tentacles
the
back.
Enforcers make 8.
Yeah, we got to whittle down this team. These are tryouts right now.
Ah, yes, like Joker.
Okay, Ox fancy Dan with me.
Oh, there we go. Shocker's gonna be.
So the other two dudes are just towel boys.
They just gotta go.
Nice speedboat. I like it.
They're going to get mojitos in Cuba.
Michael
Have you
Mann
seen
shot
Miami
this
Vice?
episode. No, but I know.
Adding it to the list.
Yikes.
Oh.
This new alien suit is quite the time saver.
I feel like you should have more questions about this.
A little more caution.
It makes its own webs? How sweet is that?
But he'd be being corrupted into just positivity about it, but still.
I know.
Yeah. Getting ready for your big night on the town with Mrs. Watson?
I'm feeling a touch peaked. Perhaps I'll stay in.
But you've had these theater tickets for months. Come on, you deserve to have a little fun once in a while.
Well,
But she's peaked.
Oh, a Venom nod jacket
Yeah,
there.
look at that.
Don't leave me hanging. You ticked or something?
Are you serious? You take pictures of Spidey stealing the alien life form instead of calling the cops, and you wonder if I'm ticked?
Ooh.
Bro,
Stow the bros. That's done.
Stow the bros.
What you need is a taste of your own medicine. Have something you care about taken away.
Ooh.
I'm not sure you actually care about anything.
Damn, dude.
Ooh, the reflection in the helmet as he takes off. Excellent. We are primed and ready for Venom. I wonder if it's going to be Venom and Spider-Man against Sinister Six, or or is he going to be the sixth? Venom.
Ooh. That'll be a good switcheroo.
In the comics, Venom hurt Sandman like permanently as part of the Sinister Six because he tried to hurt somebody and like took a bite of sand out of him. It was a whole thing.
Oh, damn.
Your Sinjin Devereaux is just hilarious as Falstaff.
They see the Merry Wives of Windsor.
Freeze, O'Hearn!
Uh-oh.
Cannot believe we didn't put that together. O'Hearn.
Yeah. Yeah. It hurts.
It really does.
hurts.
Oh,
it's that awful rhinoceros person.
Just the Rhino, man.
brave Swatman.
You gotta give it to him.
I knew no prison was wide enough to hold you.
Funny.
I knew they taught trades in the slammer, but a sense of humor?
Oh.
Cool.
Usually don't get the tingles when the bad guy's in plain sight.
Ouch.
There's more.
Yeah. It was your humor sense was tingling.
Was I supposed to wait my turn?
Ah, you two are partners again?
Us two?
Yeah.
Off that easy, bug.
Bug.
Old Southern Shocker's back.
I like-
All right,
I
we
like
have
it.
4. I think
Southern
Shocker's going to be a
Shocker's
6. 5. There he is.
Oh. Yeah.
Any last words?
So cool.
Homina.
Homina. Table for homina.
You may want to step aside.
So you can attack that young man? I think not.
No.
I'll be fine, ma'am. Just get to safety. Show's starting.
Yeah, they're still doing theater while this is happening out front.
Go! Through the theater. Get as far away as you can. Yes. Run along now, ladies.
Oh, I'll marry you later.
Wow. Satisfied.
How do you take on 6 of them?
I like to think that billboard was Bruce Campbell's character.
Naturally.
Cameo.
Yep.
What's wrong?
My arm hurt.
Oh, no.
Let's start by grounding this bird.
Oh, fool! This dog's not too old to learn your tricks.
Uh-oh.
Even in the symbiote.
One of your former methods will work on us this sec.
Oh, hey, it's my theater.
Hey. Wow. With the, like, endless hallway of
Himself hurting.
Jumbotron frame, yeah.
Gotta bail.
Damn.
Yeesh.
I like that they show him getting fully spanked. Like, there's no way to take on all these guys without preparing.
Yeah.
I don't think I can fit.
We'll handle the wet work.
How are we supposed to spot the bug?
Maybe this'll help.
Yee.
I don't know if you want to be shooting that in the water-filled.
Yeah, right.
Down here, you present a danger to the group. Head back up.
But the spider freak.
Maxwell?
Yeah, Doc.
You need a leader.
Uh-oh.
Hey, I'm turning the Mudman here. Can I go too?
Yeah, I was about to ask about you.
Good.
Spider Roach? Roach
I
Man?
don't like that team up.
Man Roach.
Kenny, of course not. I'd never do that to you. A hint. Well, he is someone I met at the formal.
Oh, no.
Here it.
Oh, boy.
MJ. Many suitors.
Where's Parker?
Update from Times Square. Plenty of property damage, no serious injuries. Ooh, but one elderly woman had a heart attack.
Well, give me a name, Robbie.
May Parker.
Oh.
Peter's Aunt May. I have to call him.
No, I'll call Peter myself.
Oh, wow.
A paternal instinct kicks in sometimes.
Dang, I hope this call goes well.
Jonah, you're calling to yell at me for not getting pics of those bozos beating me up.
No. I wanted to hear that phone call. I hope we still get a tender moment.
I want to make sure she's okay. And we really have to get that woman a cell phone.
Oh, Peter.
That is tragic.
That's real sad.
Oh, you have reached the home.
Oh,
no. The POV.
Peter, it's Anna again. Please
Oh,
call.
man.
Damn.
What are they doing now?
I think they're having dinner.
You yahoos lost the creep. Next time I smash her myself.
Yeah, yahoos.
Yahoos.
I need a cure, but the only way to get what we want is to trust the doc.
Yeah.
Yes, gentlemen, and Rhino.
Called him his name.
That was great.
We simply engineer a situation that forces Spider-Man to play the hero. He'll come. He can't help himself.
His growth is... Whoa.
On the house, sir?
Kind of you, and wise.
Yeah, but I'm glad you did the formality.
And have now taken hostages at the Metro Bank near Central Park.
Oh, Venom steering.
Yeah,
The symbiote's in control.
He's back.
Yeah. Like, is Peter even awake?
Yeah, I think he's just being
out.
steered.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Wow.
But you know, sleeping people who get into car accidents sustain less injuries.
Yeah, he's
so,
limp.
so
That's
he's
good for him. This is actually preferable.
This is helping.
Some folk are just too dumb to live.
Ooh. Too weird
He's gonna
to live,
wake up to
too
that.
dumb to die.
Hunter as Spider-Man. Hunter Spider-Man Thompson?
Will you crush his skull or simply impale his heart on your horn?
Impale sounds good.
Damn, imagine if they did
Oh,
that.
spider eyes.
Too scared to crack a last joke.
Whoa.
I'll finish him.
Yeah, symbiote's gonna take care of it.
Symbi pits. Wow.
Poor Pete be bummed.
He knows we're not exclusive.
Still, he was crushing pretty hard at the dance.
Well, what's the deal with you two?
Ouch.
Two kids who grew up together. Our moms were best friends. Our dads were partners. They had a startup lab in Queens.
What?
Went to a conference together. And there was this funny little plane crash.
Oh, jeez.
Eddie Brock's a little crazy.
Yeah, he's more devious this episode.
We're seeing a different side of him.
I've always kind of been his big brother, kept the bullies off his back. So in gratitude, he took pictures to profit off our boss's pain.
Is he trying to attract Spider-Man 2?
Stop right now!
Don't you want to know how the story ends?
Is he already symbioted?
Yeah, what's going on?
Pete may not be perfect, but whatever his faults, he's twice the man you'll ever be.
Yeah, man. Maybe keep the helmet, though.
But another thing to push Eddie towards hating Peter, but like, why is he acting like this?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm gonna fry you for that freak.
Jeez. Cool. Good thing none of these guys are Sonic.
Yeah, they're all very concussive based, which he can handle.
Ooh, boy.
Pit them against each other.
Nice. Good evasive maneuver. Whoa.
Whoa, that was awesome.
Good call.
They just throw him like a coin. Oh, and now. Return. Spider cleverness. Look at that. That was cool.
Whoa. Hey, the electronic guys team up.
Be a little shocking electricity.
I guess a shockwave is different.
Venom's pretty good at being Spider-Man. Spider-Man wasn't doing so hot.
Nope. He needed this boost.
He overthinks it. Oh, he's gonna Neo him. He knows Kung Fu.
Yeah. He knows how to use his mass against him. Ooh. Woo! Love the sound effects.
Oh. He's playing the long game. He's got his next, 5 moves mapped out.
Oh, man. Keep shooting.
Is he just frozen there? He's just too big to anything.
Ooh. Uh-oh. Also worried about George Stacy. Someone's
gonna become collateral damage.
He's gonna wake up so bruised.
Sandman, help Electro.
I like that he's using everyone's chosen names.
I'm trying. Turn down the juice.
Wait, he's trying to escape again.
Nah.
Vulture, move! I don't want to take out another of our own.
Good team player over here. That would make sense too, because he came from a team already. So.
True. He'd be more used to the dynamics.
Ooh, ouch.
Scalping him. In the web.
Whoa.
What the?
Oh no.
Off Vulture's boot.
Ooh, boy. Nice
right
shot.
Through him. Yeah.
So cool.
Oh, with all that vibration.
Yeah. This is a fun way to get them all like kind of pitted against each other.
Yeah, Spider-Man's smart.
Ugh.
Woo.
Now he's just pink arms.
He's a guy in a quilt.
I knew you would expend your energies fighting my allies, leaving you open.
That's the right way he was hanging back.
Yeah.
Him off.
Is he just... It doesn't seem like he has full control.
Yeah, I think he's panicking.
Underwear Peter.
Apologies, Rhino. We're doing this my way.
Ouch.
Your new suit interests me, Arachnid.
Yeah, I bet.
I'm going to enjoy peeling it away.
Peeling it off of Peter Parker. Ooh. Oh.
He's gonna...
Spider-Man, stop! It's over.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I'm glad he listened.
Oh man, the alarm didn't go off.
It's 5 p.m.
I've been asleep for, 9 hours. So why am I still exhausted?
Why do I have all these bruises?
I don't remember taking this much punishment in Times Square. Where did that one come from?
Nice posters of Einstein and the universe.
Ultimate Spider-Man comic. Adult had Einstein by Mark Bagley in the background. Yep.
Nice.
After the day she had yesterday, we'll let her sleep a bit longer.
Oh my god, he still doesn't know. That's right.
Yeah,
oh my
amazing.
god.
Spidey stopped SInister Six. Photos by Peter Parker.
Even he was multitasking.
Yeah, Venom.
It's like I slept through the whole fight. This wasn't me wearing the suit. This was the suit wearing my body.
Say it.
Even set up the camera.
It's some kind of symbiote.
Oh.
What do we care? The Six were put down hard. Parker gets paid for the photos. What else matters?
Parker.
Where have you been? Your aunt...
Shh. She's still asleep upstairs.
No,
Nah, dude.
she had a heart attack last night. She's in the hospital.
Yeah, dude. A little bit of a delayed reaction there.
Yeah, I was like,
Heart attack.
And then the hospital's not the part
Let's
you're worried about.
see how
It was
bad
a
this heart attack is. All right.
Is she
It could be a little one.
not upstairs with a heart attack? Or?
Yeah, she's sleeping off that heart attack.
It's fine. All right, we're going right into the next episode. We're going to watch all three at once and talk about all three concurrently.
You better believe it.
This cliffhanger that people watching it as it aired waited a week for, we are waiting a mere 5 more seconds as we're diving into episode 12 in 5, 4, 3, 2. How's Aunt May? Right to the hospital.
Priorities.
He finally realized.
Oh, whoa. Wearing his tight t-shirts now.
Tight t-shirt and comfy pants.
May Parker, room 204. Why are you? Because I still remember what a great lady she is.
Oof.
Figured it was worth stomaching you for her sake.
Wow.
Why would you be here? She's only the woman who raised you.
Oh boy. That was the meet cute right there.
Yeah, it's coming.
You had a heart attack.
A little one. I am feeling much better now that I know you're all right.
Oh.
Sorry I wasn't here sooner.
Peter, you came as soon as you heard.
Give her the symbiote.
Yeah.
It's a school day, young man. I just wish I'd thought to pack you a lunch.
Oh, Aunt May.
May is the best.
I just need you to sign a few forms for your aunt. Your bill's on the second page.
Oh, Jesus. Dr. Quinzel, why?
Yeah, real strong accent there, Doc.
Yeah.
Oh, Petey, I was so worried about you. We all just want to help.
Help?
Jeez.
How exactly do you plan on helping? Do my homework, maybe lower my GPA? Or borrow my camera, take some Spidey pics? Because I do need the money. I got some humongous hospital bills to pay.
Jesus Christ.
Unless my friends are prepared to pony up some cash, they can keep their help and their sympathy. And what am I even doing here?
Pete!
Wow,
Avoiding
dude.
truancy. Wow.
Symbiote's got him.
We don't need friends. We need money, and more than that skinflint Jameson would ever fork over. He's not the only game in town.
Angry Keaton.
I know it's part of the story, but it still hurts.
Still not good to see. I don't like feeling it, and I don't like thinking it.
Yeah. Oh my God. Wow. Who are these two?
I can still take anything you can dish, which leaves only one question. That job offer's still on the table.
Oh.
This is the Spider-Man I've always wanted.
This is the setup for Tombstone.
Yeah, buddy.
You wanted the slightly rule-breaking, nefarious Spider-Man?
Yeah. God. This has been such a fun...
This is why you need the arc to set up things like the fight with Zod. Like, if you start there, you don't get there.
Yeah.
Like, the Batman being the second movie doesn't work because we gotta get there.
We gotta build these bonds
we just
in
met
order
these
to
characters.
break the bonds.
Yeah. So I'm glad they played like a 12-episode long game until Dark Spider-Man?
Yeah, till Dark Spider-Man, till episode 11. But Sinister Six team up, like
two
we
giant
established
arcs.
all that stuff.
Oh, Mary Jane made the credits.
Hey,
I'm wondering if that means. I think it's first time. I'm wondering if that means Venom's a cliffhanger for season 1.
I wonder
because I doubt they'll give them.
I hope
don't
they
rush
don't
them.
do it all now.
Don't you rush Venom?
Gotta get that adrenaline momentum.
Got it in them.
Fight no crime for 1 week. No ordinary crime. Deal?
Deal.
Wow.
Leveraging that.
Loss of the alien life form means the loss of another grant. The lab can no longer afford to keep you on the payroll.
Oh, that's the last push.
Without it, I'll have to drop out of VSU.
I'm sorry, Eddie. Truly, the funds just aren't there.
Damn.
I was wondering what without the job that he loses in the regular continuity.
Yeah.
You like Pete a lot, don't you?
Don't bite the apple of knowledge.
Ah.
I mean, of course I like him. I like him. He likes me. We like. It's a mutual like fest.
Does he like you?
You mean, do I like him? Well, what if the answer's yes?
You'll have to step up. Smart as he is, Pete's not likely to wise up.
Nicely done.
Excellent choice of words. Wise up.
Quip game strong in this show. Good little cheeky writing. Cool.
Right in public.
Yo, bro! You cost me my job! Shut it!
Yeah. Stow the bro.
We're tired of your whining.
Hey, what's this now?
Shove off, Brock. Permanently.
Damn. That's a bummer.
It's the same guard from before. A man works too many hours.
Gwen. Well, forget it. She and Brock can attend a Pete's Such a Disappointment dance together.
They sell tickets to that?
Wow.
Or can anyone who thinks you're a jerk attend? Poor puny Parker. Even Sally feels bad for you. But not me. If you're hanging up on the she-geek, that proves you're still a stuck-up egghead. A guy who can't even see when his friends are trying to help.
Wow.
Good advice from Flash while still being a...
Yep.
Good writing.
Why did I blow off my friends? MJ, Liz, Gwen.
I like that Flash is the one to convince him to think about his stuff.
It's beautiful.
Or the fact that we asked Tombstone for a job. Or the fact that we keep thinking we instead of I. It's the symbiote.
We are Venom?
It's taking over my life. I have to get it off.
Oh, it's happening.
The bells.
It's happening.
Pete, come on.
What means we might get Venom?
Acting.
We'll get the start of Venom.
Yeah, hopefully. Just the start.
There's no one else we need. Not MJ, not Gwen, not even Aunt May. Those weren't my thoughts.
Oh.
Yeah, not even Aunt May.
We need each other. Stop. No. Move your ooze.
Move your ooze.
Oh,
nice.
Cool.
Oh, I love it. I love when they do that.
Vibrations, you don't like them.
Yes.
No, we do not like the vibrations.
It's still in his voice.
Yeah, I like the Keaton and Dark Keaton talking.
I can't move.
Ooh. Cool.
In anger, you sought to hurt us. Instead, you've made us stronger. We shall demonstrate.
Whoa.
What's he gonna become?
Where am I? What's going on?
What's going on is you're late for school, kiddo.
Oh.
Is that Ed Asner?
It sounds just like Ed Asner.
Oh.
Is Ed Asner Uncle Ben?
Is Ed Asner freaking Uncle Ben?
If that.
It'd be good. It'd be great casting.
Is he still here?
Oh, he's here, Aunt May. Uncle Ben's back.
I was talking about you.
We're a family again. Can't we just sit for a second?
Oh, symbiote trapping him in his happiness.
In black and white.
Yeah.
Yo, wait!
Oh.
No.
The field trip. The field trip.
He's playing the hits.
Big moments in his life.
All genetically altered to combine the most impressive traits from multiple species into 15 super spiders.
There are only 14.
It's the exact dialogue.
Amazing Fantasy 15, first appearance of Spider-Man.
It's happening all over again. This time I'll stop it. Then everything can go back to the way it's supposed to. And Uncle Ben will be...
Yes, come on, man. Oh.
Not again!
Not again.
What's happening to me?
Whoa, cool.
Nice.
Symbiosis DNA.
This feels like Elfman-esque music right now.
Yeah, the big strings, the swelling.
And doing it in that like super close-up like DNA strand, like the opening credits.
Also, we never got an origin, so they're showing it episode 12. They're going back like we never got this.
That is cool too, yeah, to do it at the end.
Do it as a flashback.
And do it as like a weird method of torture.
Venomize it.
This rocks! I mean, imagine what we can do with this power!
Who dares test their skill?
Wow, we're doing a whole thing? I like this choice.
Cool.
Old undefeated legend,
Hogan!
Not Crusher Hogan? Cracker Hogan?
It's okay.
Because he's white?
The Spider-Man dares!
You sure, kid? I like the gimmick, but it's worthless if Crusher crushes you.
Oh, it is Crusher. Okay.
It's just got an accent.
Ladies and gentlemen, the spectacular Spider-Man!
Hey!
They said the name. They said the
Title.
name. Cage match.
You didn't say this was a cage match.
I'm gonna make this quick.
Thanks, Crush, but I'm good. In fact, I'm very good. One might even say great.
Amazing, in fact.
Get down here!
That's one option.
Hey, what is this?
What is this?
But I think you'll find... Match is already over.
Dang.
The spectacular Spider-Man!
Oh, God, no. No.
Got your money in my safe,
No.
kid.
Oh, we're about to live a moment
No.
that nobody wants to relive.
Whoa, I'm not signing anything.
Hey, no signature, no cash. I told you there were caveats.
But that's not fair.
Wow.
Fair's not my problem.
Wow.
Hey, that's my money! Kid!
Hey. Oh. Little grin.
Not my problem.
No
money, not even a ride home. Uncle Ben said he'd wait for me at the library.
Wow, that was cool. I like the transition a lot.
I guess all those cops wouldn't let him park.
Oh.
It's just like on me again.
Yeah.
What's wrong?
Peter, it's Ben.
Ugh. So he found out from her.
Yeah. And also that wouldn't let him park. He was coming to pick him up at the wrestling thing. I like that little turn.
Yeah.
You stole the life of a good man. A man with a loving family. And you did it for his lousy car.
This is a cool retelling of not just the origin, but like some of the other stuff later. Like he corners him in Amazing Spider-Man 100.
Oh.
That face.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
What have I done? Why blame yourself?
Boy, howdy.
Ooh.
Nicely done.
The world takes everything we love. There's no one you can trust, Peter Parker. No one except us. Join with us.
Wow, this is a cool use of the origin.
Together, nothing can stop us, and everything we ever wanted will be ours.
Yeah, look at all the tragedy we have suffered.
Yeah, the devil on his shoulder is just Dark Spider-Man.
I can take you away from all of this.
That is such a cool use of like a flashback origin, like in a comic.
Yeah.
Hold up there, kiddo.
Yeah, Uncle Ben.
We don't need you anymore, old man.
Too bad. You stirred up my memory.
Oh, yeah.
The power of Ben Parker.
Listen, kiddo, I went through exactly the same thing at your age.
No.
Not exactly.
Say the thing, say the thing.
Just because you can do something doesn't mean you should. With great power, there must also come great responsibility.
There must also come. That's the important part. They said it correctly.
The verbatim.
Thank you for quoting it correctly, Ed Asner.
We still let the cat burglar go. He came down to take this car and took Ben away from us.
From him, not you. Yeah. That's not the point. And I'll prove it.
Yeah.
Damn, let's go.
This proves your point.
Wait. Watch him take his vengeance.
Whoa.
I should drop you. Take what you took from Ben Parker.
Oh.
but he wouldn't approve. With great power comes great responsibility.
And the Sam
did 'em
Raimi
both.
version. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Uncle Ben's
Yeah.
proud. Season flashback.
Yeah.
Little
We got a little clip
montage.
show.
Yeah. Doing a lot in this episode.
We're gonna read some mail next.
Yeah.
Fan mail.
No one's denying the great work we've done, but how are we repaid? We have no money, no girl, no real friends.
I beg to differ.
Ooh. Oh,
Yeah.
this episode get me in the feels.
Real good work.
I like the Flash is still a part of this.
Yeah. I mean, he's the one that started this thought process.
He's such a great choice.
Uncle Ben's right.
Yeah.
You cannot reject what you already are.
Go get him, kiddo.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, this is sweet too. Just fighting in the void.
Yeah.
That's what you're in for, Roomy. Sure you don't want to vacate?
And the first thing in color in like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
We have taken root in Peter Parker. Mind, body, and...
Wow.
Why bother struggling? There's no place you can hide.
This is great work by Josh Keaton too. The voice against himself is...
Boy's got no need to hide.
I'm stronger than you think.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Merge with the spirit. Carry it on. Oh, cool.
There it is. Oh, and then a comic cover all the faces.
Yeah.
Shall we dance?
Yes, he got the humor back. Oh.
I like how violent the breaking of the bond is.
No, yeah, it's like a full-on tooth and
An
nails
actual
battle.
fight.
It's a psychological fight, a physical fight.
That makes Venom so much more interesting.
Thanks, Uncle Ben.
Anytime, kiddo, I'm always here.
And it's a spiritual fight
Yeah,
in a way.
it's so beautiful.
Yeah.
This isn't over. You will be ours. Don't think so, Symbiote. I know what you are now and what you need.
Oh.
You feed off of negative emotions. But right now, I'm starving you out.
I'm thinking happy thoughts.
Sorry, Symbi. I know this must hurt, but we're just no good together. Consider yourself dumped.
Oh, Symbi.
That was such a cool use of Venom.
You brought it back. The alien. Now I can get my job back. And what are you doing? Well, you'll destroy it. That's the general idea.
Oh, no. No.
Oh, a tiny little bit's gonna remain.
Oh, man.
He's supposed to be a hero, but he's as bad as Pete. Worse.
Oh, it's just the strength of your hatred.
Ooh, it's pulling him in.
You're alive, and you're calling to me.
No.
Oh, right at the finale.
No.
Cool.
Wow. Great call.
Ah, Eddie.
No.
Do you hate the spider? Do you hate Parker? You have to ask.
Wow.
But we have much to show.
Wow, the true voice too.
I'm wondering, I think it's an Eddie, the guy who voices Eddie doing it like gravelly or...
Sure.
Because it'd be his subconscious.
Yeah.
Pete is Spider-Man. Why didn't I see it before? I don't have two enemies. I have one.
Oh.
Bond with us, Eddie Brock.
Oh.
Yes, and together we will have our desire.
No.
Yes,
No.
we will have vengeance.
Yeah.
So cool.
Dude, this Venom arc is exceptional.
Oh.
Man, that's good.
Oh.
All right, we're going right into the finale. That was amazing. I do want to see if that was him. Oh, we don't know.
We can. Yeah.
Guys, exceptional use of the symbiote. I really love. We got our first origin story and a flashback and a montage and a Venom origin in one episode. That was my favorite episode to date. Getting into Venom in 3, 2, 1.
Oh,
That was so good.
Extra one. Right back where we started.
Yeah.
Ooh. Hey, they all have different colored visors.
So they can identify each other.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, this is so
Confident
fun.
Spidey moves.
You know, Spidey fighting the web-based
Yeah.
fight maneuvering is really fun.
Feels like you're playing the game.
Yeah.
I also like how his skills have improved as the animation's improved.
Yeah. Ooh.
Cool.
What are these mace bullets you're fighting?
Yeah.
Oh! Jesus Christ. Need some leverage.
He's trinitying that entire helicopter.
Yeah, we're gonna like have a massive sound wave.
Blah, 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 blah. Come on, Spider-Man.
Oh my god.
Awesome.
Oh, it's kind of like that teaser they did.
Yeah, the one that when
that
the
they
world
had to
never
take
saw.
Down, yeah.
A lot like that. Good call.
Oh boy.
That was awesome.
Not too shabby.
Not at all. Good to have you back, Spider-Man.
Yeah.
He's writing an essay on Spider-Man.
I take it our deal is off.
There's not enough money in the world for me to turn a blind eye to your great works. Keep the light on.
Keep the light on.
It appears you have a job opening. We'll take it.
Wow.
Interesting, like the timing and the two voices, and because I was wondering if they'd do like the Hank Azaria voice in the old animated series, which was awesome. Have you ever seen the Venom episodes?
God, it's been such a long time.
Hank Azaria was Venom.
Okay.
And it was like 2 layers of voices, but this one's more like left, right. It's like in your skull. That was intense.
I'm curious to hear how the mix will proceed. I'll always love a good sonic, creative sort of flourish to a character like that.
Especially one that, by this narrative, is 2 voices.
Yeah.
You want a job? You'll have to prove yourself. Pass one simple test. Destroy Spider-Man.
Bring me your resume.
You don't mind if we have a little fun with him first.
I don't micromanage.
His design's cool, the giant upper body and little legs, but it still looks like a spider because some spiders are shaped that way. Like those very imposing front arms.
Still, I hate seeing her hooked up to all these machines.
Oh yeah, you'd have empathy now.
Yeah. God, missing out on 2...
Shouldn't my first responsibility be to the people who rely on Peter Parker?
Oh, that is the question. He's been directly responsible for 2 major traumatic moments he missed.
Yeah.
Thanks for the reality check.
Don't mention it. Ooh. And I mean not to anyone.
Nice.
Guys, look, I'm so sorry about how I acted.
You must be under a ton of stress.
Yeah, you could probably use an angst break. And we could use some help holding the big Mustang balloon at the Thanksgiving Day parade tomorrow.
I can't. I'm sorry. You know, if the doc gives me the okay, I'll be bringing Aunt May home.
Oh.
Are you going back today? Because I'll go with you. After school, if you want.
Everyone's doing a 2-hander. Oh, Gwen.
I know you've got a lot on your mind, but I went on a date with Eddie. He only asked me out because he thought you and I were a thing.
Uh-oh.
He wanted to hurt you, and he didn't mind using me to do it.
Ouch.
It has been pretty rough between us, but no, he's still my bro.
Be careful, Tiger.
Bro.
I don't think he's your bro anymore.
No, bro.
I love Mary Jane's arc being so different, but like really her.
I really am sorry. Hey, was just changing.
Whoa, that's cool.
How about we hook up after class? Rain check? I really need to be with Aunt May.
Sure, we'll see each other soon enough. Spider-Man.
Cool.
I would be suspicious.
She can go home tomorrow to enjoy Thanksgiving.
Oh, it's a holiday episode.
Now I can fix my usual turkey dinner.
I got it covered, Aunt May. I'll prepare the feast. How hard can it be?
Just make sure you smack Norman's hand away.
Goblin better show up wearing your colors. You better wear green and purple.
Yeah. Oh no!
My yams!
Yams! Spider yams!
Radioactive spider yams.
I wonder if Ramirez delivers turkey and Fixin's pizza.
Oh, that kind of sounds good.
This antidote solved Doc Connor's little lizard problem. I bet it could solve my spider problem too.
Oh, Shazbot. Hit Eddie with that thing.
Oh, you don't need to wear a mask with us, Pete. We know all your secrets.
Cool.
Eesh.
We were you.
Ouch.
Destroyed. Did you really think a little refrigeration would do us in?
Whoa.
It's so weird.
It's so
It's so
disconcerting.
uncomfortable.
Oh, thump, thump.
From now on, we're poison to Peter Parker and Spider-Man. We're Venom!
Oh,
The sound design is so weird. I love it.
He's got that underbite, too.
It's so disconcerting.
Oh, ah!
Damn.
Damn. Just shooting from everywhere.
Destroying you now would be too easy. After all, we know who you are and everyone you care about.
Wow, man. That is dark.
Gotta reach Aunt May.
Oh, guess who?
Amazing.
Oh my god, no.
Sorry, bad idea.
Great jump scare.
Favorite heart patient. Boyfriend?
Don't be ridiculous. I'm sure Peter sent them. Although the card's signed, guess who?
Oh no.
Such a Venom move. It's great.
Oh my god. Oh. Get him where it hurts. His heart.
On Thanksgiving.
On Thanksgiving.
Cool. That was a great lock-off shot with animation. That was awesome.
Yeah.
How are you getting home?
Peter's picking me up.
You're not going near her!
You can let the doctor give you a ride.
Seems down.
He's flirting with you today.
We know who you love the most, bro.
80?
You get.
Ouch.
I love that he's not even keeping up. He's just getting spanked. Like it's Venom
washing him.
Think, Pete. Besides Aunt May, who would Eddie believe I loved? Mary Jane.
Yeah, she gave you that puzzle piece. Gave you that one, Tiger.
Well, if it isn't the big turkey himself.
Future Venom.
And MJ warned me. If I listened, she wouldn't be in danger right now.
Oh, man.
Part of the parade.
There she is! And with Flash. Ew.
Ew.
At least Flash isn't evil. Okay, well, at least he's not possessed by an evil symbiote. I just gotta keep MJ in sight. My spider sense will warn me if Venom tries any surprise attacks.
Except the symbiote doesn't work on.
Gotta hand it to you, big boy. You're persistent. But how about you chill long enough for us to wish Gwen luck? Never mind. Eddie Brock's with her.
What?
Oh.
Oh, no.
Smarter than you think.
Peter takes this moment to be absolutely cold. Gwen.
That's fine. I'll go get on mail. Bring her home.
Yeah. They are doing a real long game with Gwen.
Sorry. I thought you were someone else.
A whole season-long game.
Yeah. A longer game than Venom.
I guess maybe he realizes how he feels about her when she's at risk, maybe?
Could be.
Oh, here we are.
Wowie.
Hang on, Gwen.
Ooh.
What's the matter, bro? Spider sense didn't tingle.
Nah, it's been uploaded to the hive mind.
He knows.
Mommy's that girl.
Yeah, I don't think that's part of the parade.
Oh my, she's so lifelike.
Oh my.
Don't let the symbiote control you.
No one's being controlled. We simply share the same desire. Your destruction.
Wowie. Has a better bond.
Yeah.
You ain't gotta fight your host.
Oof.
Wowie.
Come on, Eddie. You've always liked her. Let me save her.
Yeah, come on, dude. Owie, cat.
You'd love that. To be her hero.
Ooh, boy. Does the MCU have, or the Marvel Comics universe have like a sentient gorilla?
They got a couple, but nothing like Detective Chimp though. That's my favorite sentient gorilla.
Chimp.
It's the ultimate. My favorite sentient gorilla in Marvel is Hitmonkey. John Wick as a monkey.
You had your precious aunt and uncle. We had no one.
Ouch.
We've always been alone.
Oof. Nature nurture.
Wow, man. That backstory. We both lost our parents at the same time.
The animatronic chick.
One of them got raised.
Not Kenny, the monkey.
King Kong was an ape. Gwen!
Not a That makes no sense.
I just love to think she's an animatronic. It's so good. Like Gwen, it makes no sense. Oh no, the logo.
Whoa, that was cool.
We're missing the black suit now.
The black suit.
Shut up!
That's Spidey. He can quit it out.
That's so good.
I want all mouths.
Oh man.
Flash, they can't leave the balloon. Well,
Forget the balloon. Gwen's in trouble.
QB's called an audible. Break.
Rand Robertson, don't you dare!
Oh my God, that thing is gonna float away.
So bad for the environment, but you gotta save Gwen.
So many animals are gonna get caught up in that thing.
That's the best you've got? I'll stick with the red, torn, and blue.
Yeah.
We can shred more than a suit.
Yeesh. We can shred a balloon. Whoa. Oh, Gwen. Gotcha. Oh, right in the nick of time.
It's just at the ready.
Excellent.
I'm all right, I think.
So the web isn't part of the hive mind.
Now get that creep. That's the plan, Eugene.
Yeah. Flash, biggest Spidey fan.
Eugene. And I have a water tower smash.
Very important.
You win.
Of course we win.
Oh.
The symbiote's proven its point. I'm nothing without it. Take me back.
Whoa.
Testing the bond.
The symbiote's found a better partner in me.
Oh.
Not us.
Oh,
yeah.
Good.
Wait.
Yeah. Oof.
Don't leave me.
Oh, Eddie.
What you gonna do?
You tricked us. The emotions all taste wrong. You never wanted us back at all.
Wow. Jilted lover.
You've let us back in, and we will have you.
Whoa. The color is so much color this time.
Yeah, what's it gonna be? Oh, everyone that cares about him protecting him?
All of his people. I wish Eddie could be among them.
Still slow on the uptake, huh? You're a disease. They're the cure.
Hey. Oh, no.
Oh, no, you don't.
Oh, no.
Not so tough without a human host, huh?
In a bag.
It's Spider-Man! What's he doing here?
Oh, no.
Oh, he's gonna just bury in cement. A living being trapped forever.
Oh,
It's gonna come out way madder.
That's harsh.
Whoa, where'd he go?
Wow.
There's no way that's the end of Venom.
No.
Peter, is that you?
Yeah, it's me.
Well, come in, you big silly.
I swung by the hospital. I mean, I didn't actually swing, but I took a cab, but...
Only Spider-Man.
That's who I'm not.
That's not who I am.
You didn't go into the kitchen, did you?
Oh, I wouldn't worry about that.
Takeout Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Oh,
are you all right?
Stace.
I mean, I heard...
She insisted on coming, gave me the look.
Hey.
Just glad I started the turkey this morning, before the post-traumatic stress kicked in.
Turkey? What's the...
Well, didn't your aunt tell you? She thought you might need a little help in the kitchen.
Maybe just a little.
Yeah, I was going to say, is there still a fire going in here? Oh, Peter.
yeah, it's good that you got friends, Peter.
Yeah.
So, how are you feeling, Aunt May? If you're tired...
I'm fine, Peter.
I love that the doctor's there for Thanksgiving.
I am a tad disappointed my hospital bill will wipe out the advance from the publishing company.
What publishing company?
We're the one publishing my cookbook, dear. Of course, I'll have to write a new one now. One that's a little more heart-smart. Do you think I can get an advance on that one, too?
Oh, wow. Get it all, Aunt
May,
May.
accomplished writer.
I feel so guilty leaving poor Peter to clean up.
Stop it. My mess, okay?
Yeah.
Maybe I do let people down. A lot. But hey, I'm always there to save them, too. Spidey's not a disease that needs a cure.
Oh.
Spider-Man is who I am.
Yeah. Dump it down the sink. Dump it into the sink. Oh, no, dude, no.
Good use of reflection. That was cool.
Worried there.
Accidentally aerosols himself.
Thanks.
No prob. Well,
Say something.
Soft focus.
night.
Gwen, you just said you're amazing. Turn around. Yeah. Oh, Gwen.
Gwen, oh.
We know who you love the most.
No. Wow. That's not what I would want to hear right after a first kiss with somebody.
But I guess subconsciously he was told. Oh, what a long game with Gwen Stacy.
Yeah.
Up until the last minute of the show.
Nice. Right into the spider web. Right into Charlotte's web up there. Oh.
What an exceptional adaptation of Spider-Man. I'm so impressed.
I am as well.
I don't think I've seen any of those last stories adapted that way. I don't think I knew contextually where it was going, even mid-season to get there.
Yeah.
And I think that's my favorite Venom adaptation.
Oh, that's high praise.
Now, there'll be more
of
Venom, but using the flashback, his friends are everything, doing the whole journey that way with the montage, that was probably the coolest separation from Symbiote possible.
Absolutely.
That was awesome. What are your thoughts?
You know, what's also awesome is if people are watching this or listening to it on Apple and Spotify,
if they are,
rate it 5 stars.
What's even
more awesome than that is your friggin' t-shirt, Coy.
Your friggin' t-shirt, John.
What are we wearing?
These are crazy.
Where did you get yours?
I got mine through Greg.
That was not the answer I was looking for, but it was technically accurate. Yes, I as well got mine through Greg. And Greg
but if you don't know Greg,
through rejectnationshop.com, where you could also get one.
And you can dress like us, just like Spider-Man sometimes dresses like Venom.
This is now a cosplay.
With Venom.
You could cosplay as us.
As a reject.
Yeah.
You can join Reject Nation cosplay edition and look like us. Whenever I see someone wearing one of these in the wild, and this is the shirt I see most in the wild.
Hey.
I attack hug them.
Ooh.
Sometimes I go consent to hug.
Nah.
Sometimes I don't.
Sometimes
you just gotta
face first, just diving in.
Big hug, especially at cons.
Diving in.
San Diego Comic-Con's around the corner.
It is.
I expect to see a lot of these shirts.
You expect a lot of dive bomb hugs.
RejectNationShop.com.
RejectNationShop.com. Let's try and say it at the same time, Venom style.
Ready?
RejectNationShop.com. There we go. Perfect.
Now that we've talked about the 5-starification, what do you think?
This was a delight from front to back, and somebody, oh God, I wish I had your name off the top of my head. Somebody, I think in the comments of one of the recent ones we posted either on YouTube or Patreon, kind of pointed out that these arcs operate in a 3 to 4 episode range. So actually doing all 3 of these in one go was pretty really nice, because it felt one particular, it's the end of the first season arc, but it also felt like a pretty contained alley-oop into the Venom. Venom kind of takes the center stage because it is the main sort of focal of the last 2 episodes, and plus the struggle for Peter's
three
soul.
episodes of momentum.
So that, but yeah, even with the SInister Six, you're still, I guess these 4 episodes starting from 10 to here have been the black suit symbiote goo sort of arc. But yeah, I loved it. It felt like a very natural thing to have, 11 culminate in this big team up of these, more terrestrial villains, these more terrestrial scientific and or tech enhanced villains, and getting that sort of payoff, and then going one step further into this fight for Peter's soul, this re-exploration of the origin, and the ultimate transition to Eddie Brock as Venom for real. And oh man, just watching something like this, and every little beat that hits, it just reminds you of what a good job they've done up until this point of, again, making everything count, because this is one of those shows where when it's getting down to the nitty gritty of the lore, or we're, watching a battle or something, all that stuff, has been great. But, in these environments especially, I always very much appreciate when they can also make it clear that they care about the coming of age part, they care about the kids. And even though we don't spend, I feel like there are episodes where we spend more time at school and with, the rest of Peter's peers, than in these 3 episodes, I still felt, the concern for them. I still felt the heart swell when things are getting back to a more benevolent track with Peter, where he's coming back around and being like, hey guys, I've been real whack lately. And then just too, the way that they have translated, I was losing kind of the line in a fun way between, which I have to imagine that a certain amount of things have been adapted faithfully to their original appearances in comics a time or 3 by now. So especially when we were in the fantasy realm of, the origin and, walking through all of Peter's formative memories with the symbiote, it was cool almost to be able to lose the line and be like, some of this feels like the shots from the Sam Raimi movie, but there's the original, with great power there must also come great responsibility.
There must also come, which is the entire entire point of Spider-Man, and they got it.
Yeah, and even and those little details, and then having him re-paraphrase it with "great power comes great responsibility,"
giving the casuals their catchphrase.
Exactly. It felt like it was looking around and kind of pulling in from everywhere. Even though you have mentioned Ultimate a number of times, particularly with this, and I am curious too to hear some more about like the origin thing about Eddie. Like, is that's always a thing? Like their parent, like
only Ultimate.
Okay, so that's just an Ultimate because I feel like there are a bunch where they're not really like they didn't grow up together. They're not friends,
in 616 continuity, Eddie Brock is a reporter at the Daily Bugle.
That was the one I started being familiar with.
And Eddie Brock, and that makes an article that is false. Like he lies and he gets basically blackmailed. Not blackmailed, he's blacklisted because of that reveal. So he hates Spider-Man, and that actually deals with Jean DeWolf a bit, which doesn't get touched on much. But what I really like is that this payoff is probably the most excited I've been to see his origin retold, because the idea of using it as a Venom like alley-oop is genius. Yeah. Because I didn't think we'd get an origin story, because it didn't start there, and then we were halfway through the season. I'm like, we're not going to see the origin. To use it here as like this bolstering of how good a person Peter is. I love that we talked about payoffs the whole season. We talked about, the Mary Jane payoff and how great it was to hear that line. We talked about how great it was when we're going to get the Eddie Brock payoff. This did a Sinister Six payoff. It took 10 episodes to get to. It did an origin that took 12 episodes to get to. Yeah. It did a Venom payoff that took between 12 and 13 episodes to get to. And it did all of that while being quietly a payoff for the actual lead of the show, making it Peter Parker self-actualizing as the real payoff. It is so well written, so well crafted. All of these arcs are masterfully manipulated, and I mean that in the most positive way. Yeah. And I also think that as a comic fan, it is so refreshing. It's been funny for me. I read the comments like a fool. I shouldn't, but I do. And reading the comments, there's every so often someone's like, "Coy's clearly seen this," and I'm always like, "It's based on comic books that I've devoted my life to," but I've enjoyed the fact that I haven't seen this, and I, as like someone that is devoted to the comic books, gets to be surprised. It is very rare that I get an adaptation that blends worlds and then sprinkles in new. It's usually like, if we're going to blend, it's going to be like these two things, so I'm going to just figure out what's going to come when. Instead, this adds another element of its own adaptation, and the voice work was so uncomfortable, and I really liked how like disconcerting it was. I love that the Gwen payoff was literally the last scene. What a bold show.
Absolutely. And like you said, I love that. I feel like is the ideal way to do an adaptation like this, is like, there is the fun for the people who have read to recognize certain things, but also I feel like you should always be trying to add extra layers of your own. And I don't know, I thought they made a really vibrant, alive world. And the fact that I think when we started out, they established it's like a year into his being Spider-Man. So it's pretty fresh. So it's like, it's like soon post origin. And so here, like obviously, depicting the origin for any new telling of the story in any regard seems like a requisite. But here,
doing it so artfully and with the context of Venom.
That's the thing is Venom is such a great catalyst for that, because obviously it is here to prey on and feed on and enhance all your worst inclinations and your most negative thoughts. And certainly Peter is somebody who over the course of the season and through, just classic Spider-Man storytelling is given all the reasons to feel a lot of bad feelings and to resent his lot in life and the curse that often amounts from his being Spider-Man. And so, to have all that happening, I think if there's one thing I wish had been just a hair more gradual, it's only that I think they made Eddie they made him like go off the rails.
It was the Mary Jane scene felt sudden.
The Mary Jane scene is the only thing I was like, I wish this would have been maybe like a little more down to earth, or we had seen. It was that thing we've often said, and not in any kind of major way. It's probably the one criticism I sort of have, is that like I feel like there was a beat missing, because there was such a great, for the most part, I've loved the buildup of his, because we see him, and for me, not having the Ultimate Spider-Man experience, like it's fun, it's cool. I'm like, oh, they're buds here. They got the whole bro thing, like, and they grew up together with this shared tragic backstory. And Peter, did in some ways get the better end of a bad stick. And so all that growth and his judgment of Peter's character, because he does feel like an older brother and he has been disappointed by him so many times. I'm like, it's all there. Like all the building and all the gradual unfolding of that stuff is here across the show. show is beautiful. And so, yeah, like that final crest, I feel like the tragedy would still read if he wasn't like, taking Mary Jane out on like a roided out bike ride.
One more like scene, not even a whole episode, but another scene of him transitioning into like, I'm the vendetta against Peter Parker, making him angry enough to act out. Like just something that gives it that little bridge.
Yeah.
Because there was obviously anger we saw between Peter and Eddie. We saw him like the Lizard. All the setup was great. It was like they gave us like 1 through 8 and then that was 10. Like we needed 9.
And I get his desperation most certainly about like, all these opportunities are drying up. And if this, alien material is not recovered, I lose my job. I have to leave my school. Like my whole life is going to be over or at least irrevocably changed. So like, again, it's like a small gripe in just the
small gripe. Agreed. That's the flavor. This is like an A show. And like to make it an A+, that's one of the tiny things.
Yeah, and even such, like the tragedy still reads and is still there, and I still was there at the end being like, oh man, I want them to mend their friendship somehow. I want Peter to get through to him somehow, and I am glad that he is, as much as it's fun to watch Venom, and I will be excited to hopefully see him return in the future, one season we have ahead of us. At the same time, like I
get everyone being upset. There's season 3.
Yeah, you feel the struggle and the back and forth, which pinpointing this in time, I think somebody on our recent live stream kind of was giving us some background detail. About how they got when Disney came in and bought them.
They were like, nope, you're done.
2008, 2009. So yeah, like, due to the rights issues with Sony or
that's
whatever. That's
why it's hard to find too.
This. Yeah.
I think that's why a lot of people are like, how do we watch it with you? And I'm like, like my mom got me the DVD.
Go on Amazon, there are DVDs.
Yeah, my
available.
mom got me the DVD a few years ago. I just haven't had time to open it. So I've been enjoying watching it this way, and I'm going to rewatch the hell of it on DVD.
Get a regionless Blu-ray player.
Yeah, I mean, it's an American DVD.
Yeah, the DVD is. The Blu-ray we got is, I think, French.
Oh, okay. Yeah, buy physical media.
Buy physical media. But yeah, no, like the Venom arc was great. The way they...
Sinister Six fighting was really cool. They did like X-Men style, like teamwork. I really liked how the X-Men... dynamics were in a villain team, because I have wanted a Sinister Six movie forever. Drew Goddard wrote one. Apparently it's amazing. I've always loved the idea of like an Ocean's 11 movie where Spider-Man's the villain.
Oh, so fun.
Do you know what I mean? Like we haven't done it, but I felt like obviously they were clearly the villains here, but I thought it was really fun to see them work together against him. And then I loved that Venom, who would be more merciless, takes them out by pitting them against each other, their powers against each other, because he's still smart.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed the Venom setup being like, what do you do with a show where the payoff is like each character turning into the iconic villain? How do you escalate? You turn into Sinister Six. How do you show how powerful Venom is? You have the Sinister Six be the thing they fight.
Yeah.
How do you show that Peter is smarter and stronger than Venom? You do the origin story of Spider-Man that you've saved to this point to show how good he is. Then the battle of good and evil becomes the battle of Peter versus Venom. What do you do then? You have a setup throughout the season of how angry Eddie is, even though you like him, and that anger pits the two of them together. And then how do you make the payoff actually something emotional? You make Gwen Stacy show how much she loves him, and you make the subconscious of Eddie, the subconscious of Venom, be the ones that alerts Peter that he loves Gwen. That is so Greg Weisman, you scallywag. That is genius. Like what a move. What a power play.
And it's such a lovely structure because you have, the amalgamation of like, the world of crime under Tombstone at the moment, sort of all
happy
coming
birthday,
to a
Keith
head.
David. I know it was only you for the pilot.
Happy birthday every day to Keith David. As much Keith David as I can get anywhere. Even
as
if
of
one
filming,
episode,
it's his
I'll
birthday.
Take it. Hey.
A happy birthday to Keith David, pilot voice of Tombstone.
Most certainly. Go back and watch it in his honor. But no, like having that be the culmination of like, all the physical outside, New York crime stakes essentially, and then alley-ooping that into the end where it's like Peter versus himself, and then Peter versus a very personal villain who has a vendetta against him specifically, not just about Spider-Man and what Spider-Man means to the, ecosystem of crime. Venom being the alien and Eddie Brock being alienated by everyone and everything and having this singular. And I always love that with the symbiote whenever it comes in, that whole thing of like, it is kind of like a jilted lover almost.
Yeah.
It's like, and he's like, take me back.
That's why I love the movies making the two of them such a couple so great, because like it sets up the opportunity for the Spider-Man fight so well. And man, it's right there.
Yeah. And just like, again, honing in on, I thought Ed Asner was a great choice for Uncle Ben.
Perfect.
I loved that. And I loved the way that they did that whole sequence, because the black and white makes sense anyway as a motif of film and flashback and whatever else. But then filtered through the memory, like, oh yeah, this is the symbiote, digging around your mind and showing you the versions that are true, but that it probably wants you to, you know,
altruistic,
in
perfect.
the way it wants you to see them, and just like that realization in the moment. I was like, oh wow, there are a couple situations where Peter is like, damn these outside circumstances that are actually directly related to my tragedy, and I was just by where Uncle Ben was shot, and I was just by where Aunt May had her heart attack.
Love
and I
the
was
heart attack
none the
use.
wiser about any of these things, even though they're directly both related to me.
Yeah, I also want to give the heart attack thing some love, because in the comics, Peter's always worried about her finding out that he's Spider-Man because she's going to have a heart attack. So I think it's really funny they made that what happens. In the comics, like, oh my God, my aunt, she's going to have a heart attack. And then she has a heart attack, and he's like, I didn't hear about it. I didn't hear about it. Like, they do some really clever, cheeky stuff for comic fans to go like, they clearly read and love the comics.
Yeah, and I so wanted, bless.
Ooh, out of nowhere.
Not that I wanted, obviously, sad reason for the call, but in that moment, I was so hoping we could
To
get
hear
a tender
Jonah.
Jonah Jameson.
What a beautiful thing, though. If we got one, also, that's the last scene we have of him. What a beautiful last beat of Jonah, of like his paternal, like, no, I'll do it.
I have never experienced.
I love Jonah.
I've seldom, perhaps, but not never, but yeah, seldom. I often forget that that's within the capacity of that character.
One of my favorite characters because of that.
And I love that. I absolutely feel that, because it's like, it's so fun when he's just doing his thing, but then to be reminded occasionally that he's like a good dad.
That's why J.K. Simmons is so perfect, because he's so angry but paternal.
Yeah.
Like Juno J.K. Simmons might as well be Jonah Jameson. Like there's always different levels. Like Whiplash. Like that's like the full tilt. Like J.K. Simmons is Jonah Jameson.
Yeah, and then Flash talking sense into him. Like, again, so many great little details, and just
and the serum payoff, which we watched this week to week chunk of episodes, and I forgot.
Yeah,
like they did such a good job, like planning, literally hiding it away from you.
Yeah,
and then like that mirrors so many moments in Spider-Man's life where he's like, do I? And I love that he's like, I'm not the disease,
and I'm choosing now to. I feel like it would be easy to just hold on to it forever.
Yeah,
but actually just making the choice and going with it. I do wonder what the ramifications of just dumping that into the...
I'm sure the fish are fine. I'm sure water in New York is not affected at all.
Dudes be walking around the sewers like, are a couple super villains going to get depowered just accidentally
all those
down
lizard
there?
people are
Rhino
now regular.
Get cured.
But I honestly think this show lived up to the very high expectations.
Yeah.
For me, this was about an A, and that's saying a lot. This is, I think, my favorite Venom adaptation, because it did a lot of like the Todd McFarlane nods, but it also played with that Ultimate. It also played around with like some of the mythology that Venom's grown into. This was spectacular.
Yeah.
It is truly up to its namesake. Let us know in the comments, which is your favorite episode from season 1? I think my favorite episode is episode 12. I truly, there's not a bad episode in the season, but I think 12 was one of my favorite versions of a Spider-Man story being told. And we're really excited for season 2. So if you want to see that, please hit that like button so we can keep making these. Please hit that share button. Whoever Spider-Man fan in your life is. The last movie made $1 billion. So I know you know some Spider-Man fans. Share this with them. We want this to grow so we can do season 2. So please
want 1 billion views.
Share, subscribe, 1 billion views, because you had to pay for a movie ticket. You don't have to pay for that. Just click YouTube.
Just have a computer.
Just share
or
this
a
out
phone.
there. That's it. Send it.
Go
Send
to the library and watch it.
Yeah. Should watch it on another IP address. Get more views. Anyway, we appreciate you. We will talk to you very soon. We'll be back for season 2. Much love, Reject Nation.